front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4 slot. Halliburton, no good. New York with the ball. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby for the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Siakam with it. Brunson picks him up. Indiana moving it around. Back to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Hart kicks to Brunson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And it's Brunson missing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Siakam. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss. Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Right block shot. Siakam misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Hart kicks to Brunson. Good on the 3-point shot. Brunson's got 6.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Brunson's gone 2 of 4 shooting from 3-point land. Halliburton for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. And it's Brunson missing. And the Pacers shooting to start out this game about 43%. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey. And that's what you call sticking with the play and converting. Jalen Brunson gets to the offensive window.
Here's Halliburton. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Now here's Turner after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Halliburton against Brunson. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lets it go from 14. Brunson, no good. The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. From outside the arc, and Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Bridges, right side. It's rebounded by Indiana. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Just his first attempt, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Bridges. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And so here is Indiana. McConnell with it. On the wing, Mathurin. McConnell passes to Walker. Halliburton for three. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got TJ McConnell. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the 5. That's the Pacers' 5. And Walker kicks to McConnell. Halliburton looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Cameron Payne. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Robinson finds Anunoby. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Outside, Walker. There's the 3. Bridges with the board. New York trailing. Achua in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in for Achua. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. Indiana again missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Yep, that one goes.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Oh, good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 16 points.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by New York.
Crosses over. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 5. It's Turner, high post. And Brunson comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Brunson kicks to Bridges. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. Towns against Toppin. 8 feet away. And Towns gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And it's Brunson missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Brunson kicks to Towns. We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Halliburton. The Knicks also changing it up. Achua comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's McBride. Towns, the pass to Achua. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Pass to McBride. From past the arc. No good on that one. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
The Knicks leading by 8. Bridges outside. Sinks the triple. Bridges has got the first basket of the second half here for New York.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Anunoby finds Brunson. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Halliburton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it, and now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
They get it back, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Nesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
Here's Siakam. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
Yes, that goes in. And the Knicks lead by 8.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Halliburton, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. New York shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Halliburton for 3. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And up the court come the Pacers on the break. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Towns, no luck. Pacers trail by 8. Now Nembhard can't hit that one. On the wing, Bridges. 12 points for him.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brunson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Ball's knocked loose. It's off his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And a switch here also for New York. Achua's checked in. Towns finds Achua. Brunson, left side. Toppin pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Toppin can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Bridges outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Bridges has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. McConnell, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And here is Achua. Bridges kicks to Hart. Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Siakam. And again, it's Indiana converting. 8 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson, right side. He nails the buzzer beater.
1 eye on the rim, 1 eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Towns. Count that one. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The dunk by Achua.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Over in the corner, McBride. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pacers trail by 14. And now the Knicks on the break. Pass to Payne. Towns with it. Launches it. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. And New York with a change here, too. Hart's checked in. Payne passes to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Toppin. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Anunoby. Now Payne. To the left wing. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, this guy...